Hey there, Jim Toscano here, and welcome to the Monday Night Livestream. Thank you for hanging with me tonight. And I'm going to be talking about a few different things tonight. One of which is, of course, drum fills. And the other will be a little bit of technology, just a little bit, because I'm getting a lot of questions, but I also have, a few little announcements to make related to this stuff. So, um, but I'm glad you're here with me. If you are, I know it's Columbus Day. I was like, am I supposed to not stream on Columbus Day? But I'm streaming nonetheless. I try to be here every Monday and every Thursday doing my thing. Um, I am gonna check in with the chat just to make sure it's functioning, and then I'm gonna take care of some little housekeeping things. I have a tune set up. I might play the tune. I kind of have a bunch of things I want to get to, so I have to kind of keep track. But let me just peek into the chat area and just see what's going on. I see Lucia is with me. Awesome to see you, Lucia. Thanks for hanging out. Daniel Michael, what's up? What's up? Good to see you, Bob. What's happening, Bob? What's going down? Stan Moore, what's happening? Yo, yo, yo. Stan, I was going to play pot liquor. I'm glad you're here. And I have a couple of things I got to talk about. I was going to mention you tonight because Stan's got some very cool master classes and stuff coming up. So definitely check out what's going on with Stanton Moore. Check out his drum academy. Stanton's got all kinds of good stuff coming down the pipe. John Gill, what's happening? Glad to see you, man. John, that was fun on Hug a Drummer Day. By the way, belated Hug a Drummer Day, right? Let's start with that. Last week, we did a little celebration with Janine Fox and John Gill, myself, Bobby Angeletta, Dom Famularo. Who else? I'm forgetting Kiara, I think you pronounce her name. And also Jared and Dave from Drumeo. So that was super fun. Hug a Drummer Day. We need more holidays that are all about us. We don't get enough attention. Rocco, what's happening, Dr. Rocco? Awesome. Anthony, what's up, man? Good to see you in here. It's kind of cool. I got a good mix of like my drumming peeps and my technology peeps. So I got a little bit for everybody. So we're gonna do some. We're definitely gonna jump into some interesting fill stuff tonight. Actually, I should be just showing the chat because I'm reading it in the background here. But let me get my glasses and I'll pull it up in the window here. There's my chat window going down. Look at that. Yeah, before I jump into like some of the playing stuff, I'm just gonna go through a few little housekeeping details. So here, let me get my goggles so I could see what's going on. Oh, that's cool, man. We got some Twitch in here. Who's coming from Twitch? Yeah, it's always funny. It's like I'm always like, we stream to Twitch. I stream to Twitch. I have a lot of people streaming to Twitch, but Twitch is not really about drummers and music education. It's more about like gaming. So it's always fun when somebody from Twitch pops in and they request like, Run to the Hills by Iron Maiden or something like in the middle of my stream. All right, so let me just hop into a couple little things here that I just want to make some announcements about before I really get rolling. So for one thing, check this out. So my new support page. So I have QR codes built right in here. So just mentioning my virtual tip jar. If you feel so inclined, it's there. You can actually scan this with your device. But you can also follow the links in my description if you want to support what I do. $1, anything, it's all good. No amount too small, no amount too large, of course. But it helps support what we as musicians do in these times of no gigs, no touring. There's a little bit of gigs going on, but not much. And definitely everybody's tours were canceled this year. And so we get creative and we do things like this. So hopefully we bring something that you find valuable to you. And so that's it. So that's my little spiel. And then do follow me on my various sites. So QR codes here as well. You can click on my link tree and you can get basically links to any of my things, like my website, my Sabian artist page, if you want to check out my setup, which I will talk about anyway because I'm doing a little bit of gear tonight. Also, all of my social links are in the link tree. Under that, I have a little Kitco thing where I've been building these online streaming kits and online teaching kits, sort of just configuring a bunch of gear just to give you guys kind of a sense of what you could do, what the possibilities are. You could start out with, you know, a webcam and a USB microphone, or you can go all the way up to, like, you know, rigs like what I have, and like what Stanton has, you know, with switchers and bunch of cameras and you know, audio interfaces and all this cool stuff. So that's on my Kitco site. And then underneath that is my mailing list QR code. So if you click on that with your device, use your camera or a QR reader, that will take you out to my mailing list so you can sign up. It just takes an email, and then you get a PDF download of the lesson, and you'll continue to get things, because once you're on my mailing list, I send out the PDFs for all of my live streams to my mailing list. So that's always good to know about. So those are my links, and I want to mention Sabian cymbals and offset pedals, and of course my book, Filling in the Grooves. I'm going to be talking about some material from that tonight. So thank you again for hanging with me. I didn't really sound check to do a tune, but I'm probably going to do it anyway, just because why not, right? And I want to mention one other thing. I mentioned this the other day. I did a live stream, a really quick live stream about this, but Bobby Angeletta sent me The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Really good book. I got it on audio books as well as hardcover, thanks to Bobby Angeletta. And I sent Bobby Atomic Habits by James Clear, because I believe in, you know, habit building and sort of system building to get all the things done that you're trying to get done in life. It's a good way to live by and to organize yourself by. So anyway, I'm plugging a couple of non-drummer books, which I've been plugging these lately. So that is that. And I won't get into the technology thing any deeper yet, but I am going to shameless plug on my book. We're going to do basically some augmented ideas from the book, things that I've taken and kind of gotten a little bit more creative with, and I'm going to get to that shortly. I'm going to throw down Pot Liquor, Stanton's tune from Groove Alchemy. I don't know if I have a good mix, but I'm just going to go for it because I didn't really sound check. But I'm going to have the chart here just in case, because I haven't played it in a little while. But I know this tune. I love this tune. By the way, Stanton's book, Groove Alchemy, is a killer book that I use with my students all the time, going through all the James Brown grooves. There's a bazillion shuffles in there. You know about my shuffle evolution that I've been writing for a long time. Definitely there's influence there. And Stanton's book is just an incredible resource. If you don't have it in your collection, I say shame on you. Make sure you have it in your collection. It's biblical. It's a biblical book. You should have it. All right, let me just play this tune. I'm going to put on like a full screen for a moment here. That's not really full screen, but it's close enough. I'm not going to move this because if I hit this snare, my mouse is going to be in 800 pieces. And let's see. Hopefully I have a level. Oh, my God. Here we go. I hope so. Holy moly. I could not hear that. But anyway, good fun. I don't care. It was good fun. My headphone mix was very bad. I couldn't hear the tune. So my apologies if it was bad. But I had fun, and that's what counts, and that's why we're here, right? Man, great tune, great tune. I got to do more of the tunes from that book, but I do like that one a lot. It's super fun. All right, so before I start digging in to my stuff, let me turn this down here. I heard a lot of drums in my cans, but no track. Stanton knows about that. We had some of those in the beginning, right, buddy? All right, let me hit my chat real quick, real quick, and then I'm going to get into it and start going through some of the material I'm going to do today. Very cool. Bob, yeah, Bob. Don O'Keefe, what's up, man? Good to see you in here. All right, awesome. Nice. Hey, my sister's in here. What the heck? My sister's here. My sister Farcisa. Actually, her name is Patricia, and she's 2 years older than me. Not that that matters, but she's my older sister, and we're real close, and it's really cool that she's popping into my live stream. So, you know, there's some older live streams where I did some edits afterwards, and my mom was popping in, and I was putting up pictures of my mom. So I should do that for my sister. She'll kill me. Put up some pictures of my sis up in there. Jules Rodino, what's up? Holy moly. Good to see you in here, man. So yeah, we got a nice crowd going. Listen, if you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so. I would really appreciate it if you follow my YouTube channel, and it's in my link tree or it's in the description, or if you're on YouTube, just hit subscribe and hit that notification bell. All right, so before I'm going to touch on some technology stuff soon. I'm going to do some drum stuff first. So I just want to bring up the split screen and show you a little bit of what I'm working on. So this first thing, and this PDF is available if you follow my mailing list. This will get sent to you. This is basically just written out as a one-line thing, but it's a drum set exercise or a drum set of fills that I'm going to show you. And it's stuff that's in my book, but not in this complete structure. So I'm going to go through this for you. So basically what we're going to start with is, if you're doing paradiddle as a fill, right? So just to look at the grid for a second. So if we were doing paradiddles on the beat, right? Very simple. So if we just move that over a 16th note, right? So we get right? So now we've moved it onto the E. And so the idea behind this one is, what if we were doing, I'm going to put up a metronome real quick. So what if we're doing this? Let's do, let's go to, what tempo? Let's bring up, here we go. Let's do 100. I don't know if the metronome's loud enough. My headphone makes it a little off tonight. 1, 2, 3, go. So if we were playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. So we're moving that over 1/16th note. Here, let's put it on 110. 1, 2, 3. right? So that could be a super funky little fill. No, I'm playing it a little up. I should play it down for you guys. But here, let's do this. We'll go do it one more time. And then we're going to start moving that around, by the way. Let me do eighth notes at 90. Okay. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and okay, so that would be the first one. I got to move things closer. Actually, this week I'm going to be shifting more things around, so I'm making it so it's easier, so I don't have to reach all the way over here for all this stuff. Okay, so that's playing on the E. Super funky, and it could even be a half a bar. It could be 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and so, you know, it can be effective as a small fill, as a larger fill. Now, what if we move it to the and? This is probably more common, but let's put it on the and. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and a 2. Right? So that would be over on the and. So super fun, and you know, it's pretty funky. You could start really improvising and mixing and matching these things, but this is a great way to start, just with a little bit of, you know, rudimental displacement, right? So what if we, I'll do it on the bell. What if we did this? 2, 3. Right, so I just started moving through the grid. You could practice it that way too. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1E and a 2E and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4E and a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1. All right. So then the next one, we're actually going to come in early. So we're going to come in on the of the previous measure. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four, one. One, two, three, four. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. 1E and a 2E. So there's the 4 positions that I just went through. So it's pretty easy to go through, and if you're used to doing grids, you know, you can kind of hear that. Lucia's sitting at home going chid, chid, chid. So that would be moving just the paradiddle through those various positions. All right, cool. So super easy thing, really fun. Now, these are kind of random thoughts for today, so I wrote a list in my notebook of some things I was going to touch on. So, and what I did was I just wrote, because I've been doing stuff from the book for a while. So what I did was I wrote down a few different kind of fun things that we could work on. So for one thing, what about a non-fill fill? Does anybody even know what I mean by that? A non-fill fill? What is a non-fill fill? I'm in the wrong window. Here's my split screen. I was going to go to my chat window for a second, but so I pulled it off, my man. All right, thanks, Stanton. Well, you know what? I couldn't tell, so I appreciate that. I love the tune. By the way, man, that the guitar solo, man, it's so killing in Pot Liquor. And I always want to play like super, super low, but there's some fun stuff going on in the organ player's left hand that, like, when I have a good mix of it, I can really hear what's happening. And man, some great playing on that those tunes. So anyway, my brother-in-law is watching me. That's nice. Look, I got my sister and my brother-in-law watching me. This is a family affair. What the heck? Stephen Chamberlain, what's up, yo? We have a good crowd tonight. This is super fun, man. All right, so check this out. So this is just a fun little idea. Now again, I have this PDF going. I'm going to show this real quick. So that was sort of this paradiddle idea, right? Nothing, revolutionary about that, but it's super fun to do, and fun to play, and fun to work on. And it definitely gives you a different kind of awareness. I'll just go to this next one. This is a really easy thing, but it's super fun. So this is just a different way to build. Instead of your typical, right? Or I do this one a lot, like when I do sessions. If I'm playing like a rock session, I'll do, this is total Phil Collins ripoff, but like, right? So, building into like a chorus, right? I'll be in the verse maybe here. So anyway, so that's one way to build. But here's a really fun way. So we do just groups of 3 on the snare. Super effective little easy fill, and we're basically doing this. So, and you could play that really light, sort of like there, or a little bigger. That's kind of like combining the Phil Collins one with the 3 snare note thing. I don't know. I probably stole that from somebody along the way in my lifetime. That's what we do, right? We steal it. I don't know who I stole it from, but so anyway, so that's a super fun, funky little fill. Really simple, right? Nice, simple thing. All right, now I'm going to dig into something that is, I didn't label these, did I, very well? I made this PDF like right before the stream, so my apologies. But I'm going to talk about these 5s. I know I use them a lot. So, so first off, there's a sticking that we're going to look at first, which I've done this before. It's in my book on a bunch of things. but it's right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, left. And we're not doing quintuplets. We're not doing 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1. I mean, we could, right? But we're doing cross rhythmic fives. So we're playing more of a 16th note against the time. Funny and right. So, and I did a bunch of that in my last stream where I was doing, you know, like this kind of stuff, right? Like that sort of my layered concept, right? I was playing kind of these. Or right, so I was doing that kind of stuff where it's against the time. Well, this is like a simplified version of that I'm going to get into a little bit here. And I do like playing that, but, you know, get a pop gig and then try to do that stuff and see how fast you get fired. Let me go to my larger screen because I want to because I got my overhead happening. So anyway, so if we're going, let's say, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I want to swing that so bad. So if we're playing, by the way, if you can count that for 4 bars, 5 bars, 6 bars, it's good practice. You can also, when you're first starting, count it in 5/4 time because it resolves. 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 5 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 5 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 5 E and a 1. Right? It resolves. It's a group of 5, so it resolves over 5 bars. Just does. If it was a 7s thing, it would resolve over 7 bars. If it was a 3s thing, it would it would resolve over 3 bars. But it's 5, so it resolves over 5 bars or 5/5 or 5/4 time. Slow it down, Jim. My lips are not working. All right, so now, so here's the thing. What if we took that? So we're playing. Right, which is just fun to play by itself. It feels really good. I definitely ripped some of that off of GAD on some early Chick Corea stuff. Right, so I mean, we can get carried away melodically with that and do all kinds of stuff. But the point that I'm going to get at, this is the point I'm trying to make. I'm trying to make a point. Will you stop it? So if we remove the sympathetic notes in between, so what I'm hearing in my head is just 16th notes, but if you're learning to count this, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. So if I put in the sympathetic notes, you'll hear it's all there. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and 4 E. Let me go slower because I'm counting this out for you. 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. So what if we just play the resolve points? So what you could do is you could silence 1 and still play it so you feel those. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a 1. Right? Then what we do is, I can't reach my metronome. I keep changing the tempo. So now what we do is, let's ground that with just quarter notes. And then we'll put backbeats on 2 and 4. So we have to count 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and 1 E and a 3 and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 2 and 3 a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 and 1. Okay, so now we're starting to create a pulse with that, and you know, just putting it against the quarter note pulse really makes you understand where the resolve points are. But you have to practice it. If you're not familiar with this stuff, start from what I was showing you before: 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a, and I mean even before that, if that's even a problem, work on the sticking. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, left. I'm a lefty. I'm playing lefty. I know. Right, left, right, left, left, 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 right. Right. So, and you could just work on that, getting used to the sticking, getting used to the counting. So if I did it as a fill, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. So actually, I'm going to do an exit strategy of 4 E and a 1. I'll do it as one bar. 2, 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and 4 E and 1. 1 E and a 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and a 1. 1 E and a 2 and 4 E and a 1. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Or 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 4 E and a. Put it on the kick drum. All right. So anyway, so back to playing it as a groove. So now we have this 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4, a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 and 1. Now again, if you can get that, but it gives you trouble going from multiple bars, like 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4, a 1 E and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 1, a 3 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2. Then count it in 5/4, and it will loop 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4, a 5 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4, and a. Well, where do we put the snare, right? A 5 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4, a 5 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, a 5 and a 1 and 2 and 3. Right? So that will just help you get used to the feeling of it. Now, I mean, you could, if you were playing that as, let's see, let's bring up the tempo. So there's like simplified version of that as a groove. Now you could double up the cymbal with the kick drum, make it really aggressive, and you'd actually hear this in metal. the last decade or so. Right, so that's like real aggressive sounding. Let me go back to quarter notes. The eighths are a little annoying. Sorry. 2, 3, 4. Right, so that's like a super aggressive way to play it, right? But it's super fun, I think. And again, you know, I've kind of morphed this stuff all into this layered kind of thing. But it's really fun to do. It could work as a fill if you do it the way I just did that. So what if we were playing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 So, you know, it works. It's definitely not for every kind of tune. But I mean, you know, I can test that if you're playing, you know, it might be kind of slick if you're doing like a up dance tune like right? So that kind of thing. I mean, you know, it'd be different, but it's doable. And so that's sort of, you know, what I've been playing around with these the 5 ideas. I have another one that's kind of cool, but I'm gonna check in with the chat for a minute. And also, you know, I've shown you guys in past streams, I do a lot of this stuff with the 3s idea. Where we're playing 3s on one side, and those are a little more digestible than playing the groups of 5 for some people. But again, these things can be very, very melodic just as fills or as the groove idea that I was just showing you. And I'll show you one displaced idea with that in a minute, which is super fun. Let me go to the chat for a moment, and I do want to mention a couple technology things because I know I teased that before, and I should. And I do have to mention a couple of companies too. So what time is it? What? What the heck? How is it? What? What time is it? Is it really almost 10:02? How is this even possible? Oh my God, the time goes by so fast. Hey Ross, I'm glad you like the ideas. It's super fun. Ainsley, what's happening, man? Good to see you in here. Fun, man, right? So it's different, right? It's real different. And God bless you for speaking as a right-handed player. Can't be easy. I will tell you, I always practice all of this stuff both ways, right-handed and left-handed. Especially, I have to teach lots of righties, so I definitely have to have my game on, right? So Gary Chafee 5s, yeah, man. 5 C's. So, yeah, that sticking, right, it's all over the Gary Chafee stuff. I use that sticking also for my quintuplets because I'll do this. Like, I might mix the two of them. So I might play like, maybe we'll go, right, so then you're kind of mix and matching, right? 1 E and a 2 E. It's just a great, useful sticking because it's so easy to play, right? So when I do quintuplet type stuff, I might play one yandala, two yandala, three yandala, four yandala, one yandala, two yandala, three yandala, four yandala, one yandala, two yandala, three yandala, four yandala. And if I do septuplets, I'll do the same sticking just with an extra pair. So it might go. That was a 7, a 6, a 5, and a 4. That was a 7, a 5, and 4s. 3 and 4. That was a 7, a 5, a 6, and a 4. Right. So you can utilize that same sticking, and it's super fun. I like coming up the kit backwards with it. Right. So really, really super fun. Anyway, I love those groupings. I'm glad you guys are digging that too. So what I wanted to mention real quick, man, I went through time so fast. I just want to show you guys a new toy that Zoom sent over to me. So this thing, the Zoom Live Track 12, L12 Live Track, this is an interface slash mixer. USB mixer slash interface. I'm not going to spend any more time on that, but I'm going to tell you that I'm going to do a full review and I'm going to dig into it because it solves a lot of issues for folks that are trying to live stream multi-track and do lessons on multi-track that may not have the wherewithal to do it with interfaces or might not have the system that supports it for interfaces. So I'm getting into a little bit of this stuff with Zoom. I've been starting to endorse some Zoom products, and I want to thank Dave Villa and Zoom for accommodating me and helping me and supporting what I do so that I can bring it to you, right? I mean, that's what it's all about. My rig is great. I got plenty of stuff, but I'm constantly testing things to bring it to you guys and make your experience better. And hopefully through all of my craziness and troubleshooting and trying this and trying that and, bringing it to you guys, that you guys are going to have a better experience. Who knows how long we're going to be in this kind of scenario, especially for musicians. I think we're going to be doing this for quite some time. So, I do this for you guys, and I'm going to be testing many more setups. And I'm working on an article with the folks over at Rhythm Magazine. We're going to put together a lot of really cool setup ideas. So, and some like a 101 on this kind of stuff. And I will be shooting more video content on the 101 for the technology thing. I think that there's a lot of information out there that is not geared towards us. There's plenty of guys doing like, this is how you live stream, this is how you do this is how you do, Zoom calls with gear, but they're not doing it for drummers. I'm doing it for drummers. Like, I want to make this easy for every drummer that I know, So, and of course, I do this coaching stuff so that I can get one-on-one with people and really talk them through it and help them out and tell them what to download and what to put together. But that said, I want to provide a resource also for people that kind of get it, or I get them almost there and they're like, all right, now I just need a few like little tidbits to know what I'm doing. I just want to put out some tips. So anyway, so that's all I'm going to say about technology, but I wanted to mention the Zoom stuff because this thing is a game changer. I mean, it really is. It's bananas. You won't believe what this box can do. Oh, very nice. So, hey Jack, how you doing, man? Oh, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. The two passions right here, right? Of course, drumming, my first love, what I've been doing my whole life, and now I've been, kind of into this technology rabbit hole and trying to solve problems for everybody. So, I embrace it, man. I love both. I'm having fun with both, and I will say that some weeks I get deep in it with people, and I'm working on their gear, and I don't get to the kit as much, which has been weird for me. But like last week, but I spent some time on the kit today. I don't know that it shows, but I did spend some time on the kit today, and I set aside Thursday this week for a full day of shedding and writing drum material. So anyway, so that's that whole thing. Let me just backtrack for 1 second, and I just want to. I know I mentioned this before, but I have to do these things because I forget, and then I get yelled at. So real quick. Wait, what time is it? Oh my God, it's 5:02. I can't freaking believe this. All right. So I have my this is my follow me screen, right? I got some QR codes. My link tree is there. If you grab that QR code, that'll take you out to all my social links. Follow me on social media. I'm working on content. There'll be more stuff coming, I promise. Below that is my Kitco site, which shows a whole bunch of cool setups that you can do, including these new Zoom boxes are in there. But don't, wait for me to do my review because I'm going to give you a lot of info about the Zoom stuff. And then my mailing list QR code is right there. But also in the description of the video, I have all my links are there. If you like what I do, please follow me on YouTube. I need the followers. I like the subs on YouTube, so if you can do that, follow me on YouTube. And if you feel so inclined, this is my virtual tip jar, PayPal, Venmo. The QR codes are right there, or it's in the link in my description. And by the way, if you do sign up for my mailing list, you get PDFs of all this stuff. So that's super helpful for you, and it's good for me. If you follow me, I'm sending you stuff, and we build this community. This is a community, right? It's a gathering of drummers, hopefully, that and some non-drummers. My sister hangs out, and my mom, which is awesome. But it's a community of drummers. We're sharing ideas. The difference between drummers and every other musician is that we are not afraid to share ideas with one another and bring that, spread the joy, as I say. We spread the joy to one another. If I was a guitar player, John Gill made this joke the other day. It's like, hey, man, check out this riff I wrote. Yeah, what do you think? Right? So, but us, man, we're like, here, check out the sticking. Yeah. It's like, we're always willing to share with each other. So, and by the way, rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. Speaking of guitar players, we lost another, treasured musician. We lost Neil this year, and Rocco from Tower Power last week, or is the week before, and Eddie Van Halen last week. It's really, so I made this point in my last live stream. I'm going to make it again. And I know it's COVID. We can't go out and see everybody that we want to go see at this time. But when things open up again, go see all the musicians that inspire you, because they're not going to be around forever. And if they're your hero, go out and see them. If they're live streaming, check their live streams. If they're making records, get their records, get their anything that they're putting out that's downloadable. Just support the artists that are out there, because they won't be around forever. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, cool, man. Well, the last one I was going to show, I'll just explain it really quick because I have literally 2 minutes. But if we took that 5 thing and we turned it into a weird pseudo shuffle, so if we're going 1E and a 2E and a 3 and 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 and 1. So what if we went 1E and a 2E and a 3E and 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and 1. A 2E and a 3 and 4E and a 1E and 2E and 3E and a 4 and 1. 3, 4. 1E and a 2. I went to displace it. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a. I can't say it and play it at the same time. See how that turns into a shuffle? Like a nasty, weird shuffle? 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 3, 4. Interesting, right? Yeah, I'm working on more of those. Super fun, super fun. So thank you for hanging tonight. I know some of the ideas get a little out there and stuff, but I hope you enjoy what I'm trying to bring to the table, and I certainly appreciate all of you hanging out with me. It means so much. Stanton stopped in here tonight. That meant so much to me too. I was just talking to Stanton the other day. He's got a lot going down, and I worked with Stanton on some of his gear, and I'm proud to have been able to help him with that. And definitely check out what Stanton's up to. He's got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe. So appreciate that. Last peek at the chat, and then I'm going to sign off. So thank you, all of you. Yeah, R.I.P. Eddie, man. I'm telling you, crazy, right? Can't believe it. So thank you, bro. Go get a beer. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's right. The cool thing about odd time, 4-4 always fits. That is the truth right there, right? It always fits. Yeah, and we've done some odd time nights. Maybe I'll do that again, where we were doing some of the deeper ones, like some of the long 16 passages, 21, 16, 19, 16, all that good fun stuff. All right. Thank you, everybody. If I didn't get to your comment, I apologize, but hit me up and in the comments or an email or a messenger or whatever, and I'll see you guys real soon. Thursday night, 7 p.m. Hand Technique Workshop live stream. Be there. If you are signed up in my coaching or my lessons, come on the Zoom call with us. I got my hardcore regulars. I always have Ross Amoroso, Bob Sears, Lucia, Rocco, Vin, Chris Peters. We got some regulars that are there all the time. Lately, I will say that Bob, Lucia, and Ross have been like my tried and true trio that's always there. All right, I'm going to sign off. You guys have been great. Thank you for hanging with me tonight. Be well, everybody. Jules, Radino, great seeing you in here. I appreciate it. And all the rest of you clowns. I'll see you on the next one. All right, be well.